Yeah. I think ads are over. Uh, hey everyone, how's it going? Um, I am kinda EP, but I'm also very excited for finally getting progress on this thing. So, yeah. Without going into too much detail, I've decided the level loading code we currently have is... I should probably switch over. The level loading code we currently have is kinda, bad. It's not bad, and I would like to fix it at some point, but I don't think fixing it is worth the effort when I don't think that it's the right way to handle it. By the way, I don't know if you can hear it, but the fan is running, so if you can hear that, let me know and I'll turn it off, but it is kinda hot in here, so... Well, that's good at least. Still, I do hope you get some rest. Yeah, it is. It sure is. It's probably the most elaborate, stupid puns I've ever made, and it stuck with me, so... That's the entire reason why the entire name is the way it is. But yeah, Godot? There we go. But yeah, that is actually the background behind the name. I made a character and it was like, oh, Frenzy plus Void. That's Freud. And yeah, from there the psychology joke was too easy, even though I don't really know a whole lot about psychology, to be honest. But yeah. I wish I knew more about psychology. It's an interesting, field. So, goals for today are mainly fixing the level loading, because the way it currently works is kinda bad. I can show it off. I still don't know why we're spawning in that animation, but... And more importantly, why we stay in that animation, but that's a problem for another day. But yeah, when we load into the next area, level, whatever, it kinda has this hitch sort of problem. And I don't want that. I don't know how to fix that, and it's too much effort, so we are just making a room transition like we should have done ages ago. And for that, there's the camera. Limit free. Should be... What is your position? What is your position? Transform... 1280. Oh, let me just rescale it so I can actually... Yeah, I agree. I wish I understood... Again, I wish I understood more about psychology, because it's just very interesting to me. It's been something I've always... Yeah. True! So I guess I just make the limit 1280 was it, right? I might need to reload. Yeah. So now the limit is where the loading zone is. And instead of having the loading zone be anything like... eh. The size of the loading zone doesn't matter anymore. Now it just needs to be as big as we need it to be. Which is also why we are going to rename the connectors. Currently the connectors are called level connectors, but I think now we just call them loading zones. Similarly, we are going to rename the script level connector, rename loading zone. That's mainly just so we know. And these we can all cut. They don't need to do any, like they don't need to attach stuff anymore, and most code in this entire thing can probably be replaced. In fact, I don't think the level needs to know how to load levels anymore. I don't think it does. And similarly, we don't need to find a connector anymore. Yeah. So we can also remove that part of the documentation. Where is the compile error? Oh, connectors can probably be cut too. I'm sure that's fine. I probably just need to reload later. Do you need any connectors? I don't think so. No. Okay, great. We still need adjust position, but only for the player. Or we just unspawn the player and respawn them. Yeah! I'm so excited to drop this into the Metroid Dread speedrunning Discord when it's done. I'm sure they are going to have a field day ripping it apart once it's done. Like, I'm pretty certain I'm just going to... I still think loading zone... Yeah! I'm excited for the speedruns. I want to speedrun this game. So we basically cut the code that attaches the... By the way, I backed it all up so I can use it later, but... yeah! So now in load level we need to do a little bit more. Either we spawn the play... That one I still need to figure out how we properly do this, but for now we can just spawn the player on the spawn point. We can later figure out how we properly handle that. If charts level, current level equation. Adjust position can be cut. We can refactor unload to just like unload all except to just unload. Because we don't need to keep anything anymore. And then we just free all levels that are for some reason loaded. It should only ever be one, but might as well. And we cut that, move it to the beginning. I need to document half the functions in here anyway. Actually, should I? This is from Sonic Riders? Zero Gravity? Yeah. This is the theme of the Babylon Rogues. Catch me if you can. Yeah, that. We might want to have a adjust camera. Then again, we don't really need a camera anymore because we get a new camera every time we spawn the... Yeah, I try to listen to a bunch of... Like, I try to collect a bunch of OSTs of games I play. I don't know, I like it. Part of me thinks I should start from scratch with this code. I understand half of it anymore. Which might be long-term the better solution. Instead of trying to salvage this. Yeah. There are a few exceptions, but usually they're pretty good. I know I have all this code in a script graveyard. I'm just going to delete it. Screw this. Where did I save the script template? I know I have it somewhere. Let's just make a new script that's faster. No, not like that. Brand new script. I'm incredibly lazy. In general, programming is incredibly lazy, so I'm just doing this the lazy way. So now we have the level manager from scratch. Level, I'm less willing to just delete everything. Mainly because of... Oh. Mainly because most of it is already deleted. But I can still basically delete ready, because ready is based on level manager behavior that doesn't exist anymore. Okay, I guess that's it. Loading zone. That should still be correct, the way it is. Loading zone can stay the way it is. So now that we have set this all up again, level and level manager on an empty canvas again. So I guess... What do I need to know in level now? Not a lot. Because the level basically doesn't know anything anymore. Maybe it should have all the connectors in the scene, but like... That's also not knowledge that it really needs anymore, because it doesn't need to know which levels are around it. So... What do you do when you... Yeah. Huh. I guess we renamed this to switch level. Switch level, switch level. Or changed level, rather. Change. And then in level manager we need a function called, well, change level. Change level, which takes a level path, string path. How am I doing this? You would... No, this is the wrong way around. Path, which is a string. There we go. Void. Yeah, like that. So first it unload. All levels. Actually unload. Unload all. Which we define here. Func unload. Which is a void function again. void. Void just means it does nothing. Like, it doesn't return any value that we need. Exactly. Actually, we can just unload all children. Everything that is a child of the level manager should just be gone once we switch level. For children, for child in children, in get children, for every child in children, child dot free. That's it. That's basically it. We unload just everything. We don't need it anymore. And then load level. Path. And now we need to define load level again. Actually, load level should also be private, because we should never access... should never access load level from anywhere else. We should specifically access change level so we properly unload everything. Because if we don't properly unload everything, things will go wrong. And we don't want that. I mean, it would probably be fine, but... Why? Why? Oh, or do you mean why void? Rip. Oh no. Oh no. Why void? Void basically... To explain properly what void means is, usually functions return a value when you call them, which you usually calculate in the function. And if you don't tell the function its return value is void, it expects you to return something. By telling it void, we're basically saying this function doesn't actually return a value, it just does a thing. It does a thing, and that's all. We don't need to know what changes through that thing. Listen, I take my redeems very seriously. I even made custom icons for them. Oh, most of them. I'm still working on it. Also, welcome in, Hex. I don't know if I said hi yet, but hi. How do I load things again? That would have been very convenient if I didn't just delete the code. But it's fine, I know where the code is. I sorta know where the code is. Maybe I don't know where the code is. But I'm too stubborn to admit it. There's a graveyard. Preload or load? I think I'm going with load because I don't want to preload it. Because preload would keep it loaded the entire time. And we don't want every level in the game to be loaded. Ah, I see. I think the path is constant. Load path. Dot instantiate. While level equals. I'm getting a phone call. 1 sec. Apologies. That was kinda important. That sounds slightly concerning. Go lie down. Get some good rest. See you around. But yeah, again, apologies. That phone call was slightly important. Where was I? Instantiate. Sorry, the phone call caught me completely off guard. My brain is a bit off the red. Everything's alright. It's nothing, like, it's something about therapy. It's alright. Actually, it's pretty good, all things considered. It's just slightly important. Yeah. So when we loaded the level, we instantiated and we added this child. Child, player, not player, level. Yeah! Get some rest. Child, when we add the child, we call level.spawn point. Actually, we can just add spawn player as a function in level. Func spawn player dot which is again a void function because it just does stuff, it doesn't make cheat. Spawn player, which is called spawn point dot spawn player. Not particularly creative. I'm just delegating tasks. Probably not much more efficient than telling the level here to call, but it works. It works, and that's the only thing that matters. So now if we try that, This should work. So let's try this. Ah, shoot. I forgot to load the level, first level. Now I forgot. Now I remember what I forgot in Ready. Actually, at the moment we can just move this here. We don't need a function to call in Level Manager because... Yeah. Long term we are going to handle player spawning different anyway, but for the time being... So... If we now go to the level border... That loaded the wrong level, but otherwise... this was working flawlessly. Now, two things. First of all, I want to watch the remote tree. The remote tree, to explain really quick, the remote tree is something you can only see while you're running the project. And what it does for us... it shows us how the tree actually looks while we are running the game. And that's actually way more interesting for us right now than watching the game. Because it tells us what... if we are actually properly removing stuff, keeping it in a tree somewhere, or... Yesn't? We didn't unload player, but I think because the player isn't initially a child of the level manager, which we can manage. By making the... Yeah, right. Now I remember what I also removed from Ready. And that's actually code that I want to keep. Level. We add ourselves as a child to the yeah, to the brain, please, brain. I know how words work. Please just finish the sentence. To the level manager. We add ourselves to the level manager. And we can actually copy that documentation over. And also spawns Thunder. Also spawns player. Yeah, it's stormy outside, so I guess if stream dies, you know why. And in spawn point. Spawn point, spawn point, spawn point. And we don't add it to the root, but we rather add it to parent. get parent. So the parent of the spawn point spawns the player, or rather gets the player as a child. Yeah. That's the wrong scene. And now let's look at the remote tree again. Now everything is a child of the level manager. In some way, shape or form. And if we move to the next level, which is currently the same level, which that's something we fix later. Oh, now it's actually the correct level. Holy guacamole. Okay, I don't know why this is working now, but I'm not complaining. I take it. We take the 3 wins we can get. So you can see, we are actually in the second level, which isn't particularly interesting, but we can also think about if we can go back later on, but yeah, I like the animation when it's not breaking for some reason when we spawn. Thank you. They have been roughly inspired by Samus, especially the design from Metroid Dread, since the entire movement is kinda based on the Speedbooster in Metroid Dread. The movement is actually way more, like, way easier to show off in this scene, which is based on, which is just a test scene, but where we have most of the upgrades we are going to get later already. Or at least all the ones I already designed, so I can actually show off a little what we already have in terms of movement in the end. Because the movement is actually a lot more fleshed out than what you could already see. The entire concept is basically built around maintaining speed and trying to keep that running speed throughout the level. But at the beginning of the game I want the player to first get familiar with the normal movement without the speed booster, so that's why they start without the speed booster. And yeah, I'm actually really happy with the movement. It's very fluid, it's very streamlined, I think. The state machine did a good job at actually, like the state machine, how I designed it, actually does a really good job at making sure that everything works the way it should. That everything works the way the player wants to move. Now that we have a strict border where the level ends, I can actually just fill this out. I keep a little bit of distance after the loading zone just to be safe, but I don't think we're going to need it. Why are you broken? Oh, this is very broken. Ah, it's fine. It's probably fine. But yeah, I'm happy. This worked surprisingly quickly. What we should add next is a scene, like, transition, so it isn't, like, immediate. Simply because it's very weird when the screen just suddenly changes like that. So giving the player a moment to relax. I don't actually think so. The biggest thing is figuring out what I do with the player while we're doing the scene transition, but we'll figure something out. We might just store them in some weird kind of storage state where... Well, we can unload the player earlier than the rest of the level. That's probably how we do it. And then just cover the screen with some sort of screen transition. For now I'm just going to make a cut to black. Oh no, let's actually animate. We have time. We can do some animation for that. How big is our screen? General. Where do we save it again? Display. 320 times 180, which makes sense. So I guess time to open Sprite. Haven't done that in a while. At least not for stream. UI. Sure, let's call it UI. It isn't UI, but... Screen transition. We can delete all of that. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have deleted the background. My bad. My bad. Canvas size, canvas size, canvas size. Free. What did I say? 320, 180. I can check again. Project. Yeah, 320 times 180. Yeah, that's big. There are many different ways we can do a screen transition, but for this one I'm probably not going to do anything too complicated. We can later do something more complicated if we want. Actually, I think I want to have it catch up with the player. So, like... something like that. Yeah. And then just, I don't know, 4 distance? Something like that. Doesn't need to be particularly complex, just enough. It can feel a little, like, I also don't mind if the transition feels a little silly, like, this isn't a super serious game, you know? We're not taking this particularly serious, all things considered, and I wouldn't want it to be a super serious game anyways. Well, shoot. I wasn't prepared for this situation. So... I'm just going to delete the last one. Get a feeling we're... I forgot a gap. Never mind then. Let's just do it this way. I'm sure I could set up a pattern brush to make this easier, but now I'm committed. What if we make it free? This is going to be way more effort than it's worth it, but it's fine. Promise, it's fine. It was not, in fact, fine. And then... yeah. Shoot. Maybe if I move this a little... yeah, sure, it's fine. This is fine. It's good enough. I am going to move it one up though. And then we just repeat this, like move this a few frames each. Not a few frames, a few steps. One more. So it just moves. It will probably move a bit quicker. But let me try 50. Okay, maybe a bit too fast. 75. Yeah, probably. I actually need to invert that. Because currently we're trying to cover the screen, not... Yeah, not reveal it. But yeah, from here on out, this is a pretty simple process. Okay, now I think 50 might actually be fast enough. Actually, I think I just halved the amount of frames this has. Never mind. So now it's a lot faster, but I actually don't know how I feel about that. We can figure that out when we're done here. I'm actually unsure how I best want to handle that. The problem is with so big sprites slash animations, you just have to kind of find some way to animate it in a way that's smooth enough. Did I skip a frame? Yeah, I skipped a frame. It's fine. Can fix that. And we repeat this until we're done. It's not particularly, exciting work, but it needs to be done. And again, it's something that's just part of the whole. It's not a lot, but it adds to the appeal a lot if you have some fun animations that play when you switch between levels. Even if it's just something simple like this. Frame. New frame. We're almost done here. Three more frames. Frame. New frame. And frame properties. Let's keep this on screen for a while, so not quite as long. Like, yeah, 500. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I think it's a bit too... I don't know, it feels stuttery. And I don't know how I best... I mean, stupid solution is of course to just make a giant thing we literally draw over the screen. Like, instead of making the animation manually, we just animate it in engine. Yeah, I think that's a better solution to this. So instead of having this all, we just make like a tiny little thing. And then draw a black sheet over the... It's a stupid solution, but, you know, if it works, it isn't stupid. It really doesn't need to be big, because the things we don't see are just covered by the what's it called, black outline we'll draw later, like or black background, I guess. Then we shrink the canvas down quite a lot, actually. Just needs 5 tons. 16. And 5 times 8. Oh yeah, the tiles are very small tiles. Yeah. And that's just how it's going to go. No animation, no anything. Create the transition. And that's basically it. We add that to Godot. Assets, and file manager. I call it UI, even though it probably isn't UI. It really isn't UI. But it's fine. Yeah, I guess we should make a script for screen transitions. Util, yeah, I think util is a good place to put it. Util is just, I have no better idea where to put this, so. Screen transitions. Has like probably has different types of transitions, but we don't have a lot of them right now, so I guess just screen transition. We can later figure out how we actually handle this in a more intelligent way. I guess we start with... We want two functions, one screen transition and one screen clear. So, screen clear so we can see again. Now I need to make a rectangle. Can I move a rectangle? I probably can. This feels like I should do a UI thing for this, but... because we want it to be always in front of the player. Let's make a UI scene. Capitalization is very important. I read it as canvas layer. Yeah, probably. Change type, canvas. Oh, that's a Node 2D. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to handle it. I should probably save the cover. We can call it that. That's probably... actually, we can just call it canvas layer. So... in screen transition, I need to read into the documentation of canvas layer. How do you work? Custom viewport layer, offset, rotation, scale, transform, get canvas. Does it have... The thing is, in theory, hide and show do what I want, but I don't know if that's the most efficient way of handling that. Definitely follow viewport enabled. So... when ready, canvas layer... dot... follow viewpoint enabled. Puts true... canvas layer dot... I have no idea how canvas layers work. That's the problem. I might need some help with that. I guess add a canvas item, which I don't know what canvas items are, but we can figure that out. Wait, every note to do is a canvas item. Oh, well that makes this easy. Yeah? What? What about it? How do I do this best? I need to get erect. I need to do two things. I need to attach the sprite for the screen transition, which is the easy part. And I need to attach the a rectangle. Which is also not too difficult, but I don't know how I attach. I don't. Yo, Carp, how's it going? Welcome in, everyone. Not gonna lie, I was prepared for this. Hello, how's it going? That's good. How's it going? I think you were doing a Tangle run? Right? Yeah, we are currently working on my game. Oh, I see. Just a casual playthrough. Yeah, Albert is very broken, don't worry about it. We are currently working on my game, which is inspired by Metroid Dread, and specifically the movement in it. And since you just arrived, I might as well show off a little of what we have here. Because the movement in this game is relatively simple until you unlock the Speedbooster, which gives you a lot of speed. And this is where the basic trick of the game is going to be. Like in Metroid Dread, where you have to use your wall jumps and slides to maintain the Speedbooster. The trick is basically you have to get through the levels using the Speedbooster. Currently we're still relatively early in development. We have like this first section of a level, and we're currently working on code to actually load between different levels, which theoretically the code works now. I can show that off as well. If we get to the end of the level, we can go through here to crash the game. To crash the game! Why is this not working? What happened? Let me try this again. Why did you crash? So obviously it fails the moment I try to actually present it. It doesn't even give me an error, it just crashes. Wow. Oof. Was it that? I know Tangle is pretty difficult. like, uh, I wouldn't be able to deal with Tangle. Yeah, Tangle is a difficult character. I'm amazed at Zedek's skill with Tangle, to be honest. So where are we crashing? This should work. This should all work. Oh yeah, I really like listening to different game OSTs. I mean, it crashes because it... I mean, it closes the program, so I assume it crashes, but... Like, I'm not closing the program. I didn't do that. But yeah, this has been pretty much the entire day. Figuring out why things are not working, trying to get things into a state where... Because we had a very complicated loading code before we did this. We actually simplified it because I didn't like where we are going with it, so... Now it's very short, sweet. Oh. Thanks for follow. Did the alert not play? I didn't hear anything. Okay, then it just didn't play on my end. No worries. Thank you. I definitely try to update as much as possible. And I definitely want to get it done this year. Like, now that we have a flow for this game, I really want to get it done. Yeah, I have no clue what went wrong there. The loading... I should probably print some statements to see. See ya. Exactly. Let me fix the position of this. This should be... No. What is your position? So I should lower the loading zone by 44. But that's not the issue. That's not why it's crashing. What we can do is see where it fails. Let me just put in a bunch of print statements. Level ready. Spawn point, I don't think it fails in spawn point. We don't get to that point yet. So that's fine. Level manager, we are going to add 2 print statements. One for unloading, level, and print loading. Hydrate! I do actually have a bottle here, so I can just fill myself a glass. Loading level. It is actually pretty warm, so I should probably drink something. Stay hydrated and all that. Okay. Actually, let me put the print statement into the functions I call. Because calling them should not fail. It should only fail in the function. So... Where else could it fail? It could theoretically fail here, but I don't think it's going to fail here. So let's just try this. By doing this, we can at least figure out where it fails. On which step. Oh, I got an error. That's progress. That's better than what we had last time. Who is object 495934524855? Given that it's a signal, I think it's the loading zone. Welcome back, Hexen. So we are doing this during a signal. So we can... I guess we call this deferred. So it only frees it once it's ready to free. Wouldn't be my guess. What I find weird is that we actually get all... like in the output, we actually get to the loading of the next level. So that's weird. So... but this can't really fail. There's nothing that can fail here. Because the level manager isn't unloaded. You mean Final Fantasy? Like Final Fantasy 7? Not yet. I actually want to prepare some stuff on stream, like for stream for that, but that takes a while. Mainly because I don't have time. Maybe I should give up on that, but I really, really wanna. Oh! That game! Gravity Circuit, not yet. I was actually thinking about how I do this. I was thinking of either doing it once I'm done with Arceus, or doing it on a Friday before I start Doom Eternal. One of the two. And I'm not sure which of the two I'm going to do it, like, going to choose. But thanks for reminding me. I was thinking about it. Now that we call unload and free deferred, does this work now? I have genuinely no idea. Seems like it's working. Oh, no, I was definitely thinking of streaming it. You know, might as well. Especially because it's a short game, so I think it should be fine. The debugger is still screaming at me. Yeah, the camera is a lot better. Like, we fixed a lot of the issues mainly by just doing it completely different than how we did it originally. How we originally did it was switching between different cameras, which just kinda was jank. So now we are using the same camera for everything and instead just update the limits of that one camera every time. Which we do with those limit nodes here. They literally have a script that does nothing else. Okay, that's not completely true. It does something else. It shows us where the limits are. You can see them here. which is just a neat thing I thought I might add. Yeah. So that's working now, even if the debugger is still screaming at me. Which, yeah, I can call that deferred. Agile.call deferred. That just means call deferred basically just means it waits for everything relevant to be done, so it doesn't have to. So it can only do it while it's in a proper state in which it's not doing anything anymore. So now this should not give us any errors. I don't know why we always start in the spawn in the theta animation. Because I like that we have the theta animation, but it's weird that we always spawn in it. I need to take care of that at some point. It was just not the biggest priority right now. But this is working. Now what we need to do is... actually, we don't have to do anything. We were busy doing this. What is your issue with this? Why is that one fine, but this one isn't? Godot? I think Godot is screwed at this point. Let me reload the project. I think Godot was not ready to handle this. Nope, still complaining. Yeah, I'm just getting rid of that function. I did write pass. I did write pass. It's literally there. Oh, I'm a moron. No, actually, that's on Godot. The error should occur on the function it actually... I blame Godot for that one. It's probably my stupidity too, but... canvas item. Trends... equals... sprite 2D dot... I kinda dislike this. Oh, I need to resize Godot again, my bad. Yeah, I get that, but it should still complain about the function in which it's wrong. But oh well. Transition dot texture equals load. How do I load assets again? I haven't loaded an asset in like ages. Alright. There. I'm probably going to change the folder at some point, but we can take care of that later. And I should probably have the position 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 dot x equals minus 20. Transition dot position dot, wait, I can just minus equals. Then I need to do the same with rect was rectangle back to new. How do I get a new rectangle? I have no idea how constructors work in this. Like this, okay. 320. 180. And position. Actually, what were the constructors? X, Y. So X, Y should be minus. Minus 320, minus 180, 320, 180. Actually, no, this shouldn't be minus. This should be plus. Oh? No, minus. Yeah. No, this should just be 0. And then, I need a tween. Or lerp, I guess. Rect dot rect.x.lerp. Do you have an x? You have a position, so position.x. X.lerp. How do I lerp a thing? I can't lerp a float. Well, never mind. We're calling it tween. I'm probably torturing Silic a lot with this horrible code, but... I guess I'm just lerping things wrong. Lerp... Yeah. 0. Can I wait for the lerp to be finished? What are the variables for... wait. 1. So... okay, I'm calling the tween. Tween... new. And then tween.tween. Tween property. And that property okay. Oh, that's just global. Okay, good to know. Tween property. First transition dot position dot x. I chose a horrible name for this. Oh, never mind. Transition, comma, position x, comma. That's how that works, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Position. Final is 20? No, just 0. Duration for like 1 second. And the same for... I know I can tween this in parallel. How do I do this? Tween... Set parallel. Okay, yeah, parallel to tween. Wait, tween dot parallel the tween or parallel the tween dot tween property? I'm tempted to say parallel the tween property, but And this should be 320 actually. No, not that one. That one should be 320. Is Rect 2 not an object? You're not an object, aren't you? Okay. So... Wait. So I should just move the screen wipe, or... So... I don't know how that helps in any way, shape or form. So, I see. So we call this or no self, but instead of position we need you. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's dumb, but it works. On... How do I react to the tween being finished? Tween. So I need to connect it to canvas layer. Tween.connect. Okay, no. Out. Yeah, that would do it. Oh, the second. On tween finished. Why is finished not? On screen. Then I'm going to have two of these though. Tween dot. So like that. Why am I doing this wrong? Oh, because I'm a moron. Yeah. Listen. Would it be evil to say there's enough stupidity for all of us here? Nah. No, why is this now not working? Oh, because I haven't declared. Yep. This one's on me. I mean, most of these are on me. That's the whole point. That's kind of the issue of programming. Void. Damn. Pass. And we do the same thing. To make this globally accessible, I need to make this an auto load, right? Do I need to name the script specifically if it's an auto load? Or should I name it specifically if it's an auto load? Are there any conventions? Rename screen transitions. Have your Pascal case. Project settings autoload. Source. Util screen transition. So this is an autoload now, which means we can always access it. That's pretty much all there is to it. On screen transition finished. Wait, I don't need to do anything. I don't need to free this. It's automatically freed, but I am not smart. That's fine, I can use it later. Because we're going to clear the screen when we're done here. Oh, there is... I now remember what I wanted to do when I finished the screen transition. Actually, no, I think I preferred. I think I prefer doing that manually, so I have a little bit more control over it. And then we basically just do what we already did. On this function. Just instead of... Yeah. No. But... Yeah, I think that might work. And on... And once we finish that, we just reset the position of the... So it's always off screen again. Yeah. That should already do it. So now in Level Manager, we... Actually, no, not in Level Manager, Loading Zone. We add a function change level here, just to simplify the behavior. Because we do the same thing 4 times, so we might as well move it into its own function, so... Change level. Screen dot screen transition. And once we are done, screen dot screen clear. And then we just do this depending on direction. And now in theory that should work. So about that whole it should work thing. So why are you there? Because I never said you. Canvas layer.new. Layer.new. Okay, let's try this again. So... Can't call method tween on a null value. Why are you null? How would I do that? Okay. I guess I can do that. And var tween, and I need to put that in here. Let's try this again. It didn't work, but it also didn't crash, which is more than we could ask for already. Why do you not work? We can remove those. Oh. Okay, yeah. I don't think that's what caused the issue, but we can try it. Why is it not working? Because I am calling it, but... I don't know. But we can change that. Canvas layer dot layer equals the I can tell you that as soon as screen transitions is below the Yep, yeah, we're probably. Now that you mention it. I take a quick break. Just so ads can run and stuff. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? Yeah, having no clue what I'm actually doing here. But yeah, I think making this a canvas layer is actually a good idea. So instead of having the canvas layer, we did. Yeah, do this. And layer... just a high number that I'm never going to naturally use. You know? So let's see if it's just a matter of it's on the wrong layer. I don't think it's just a layer. I'll definitely... You know that's exactly what's going to happen, but... So it's just not happening. Ha. Probably not. Probably not. Let me... I'm not getting an error, that's the thing. There's no error, just nothing happening. The issue isn't that there's an error, the issue is that this entire code doesn't do anything. Rect dot add child dot call deferred. Rect. Okay. I mean, an error in coding is something that actually means something. An error is good because that means at least we know what is going wrong. Not getting an error is the most annoying thing ever because... Kinda? That looked slightly promising. I think the issue there is that things are happening too fast. Which I... What do you mean? Ah, for fuck! So, how do I deal with that? Why not? Okay. Yeah, shut up, Godot. Getting there. Good news! Good news, at least. The transition canvas item is off screen, so that's working. Bad news. Maybe it's not. Don't mind to stare in a fabric of space and time. This is fine. This is exactly... Yeah, probably. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's not a problem until I say it is a problem. Also, oh, because I didn't add it as a child. Never mind, that one's actually answered. No, why are you still here? I told you explicitly that you're part of the screen. I guess telling it position doesn't... Why is this not working? Is the position here not... Shouldn't it be relative to the canvas layer? So why is it moving? Why is it at the specific spot in the world? Let me actually check something. Where's the limit? Doesn't matter at the moment. Concrete. And more importantly, concrete in that direction. I'll clear that out later if I need to. But for now, I just want to check something. So that's here. And that's there. Let me check the remote tree. In the remote tree, screen transition is a child of the root. Which makes some sort of sense. But why are the things on it not following the camera? Like, that's how that should work. Canvas layer. That's interesting to know, I guess. Huh. That makes sense. Canvas side. I mean, I can calculate where it should be. That's not the issue. Mainly the issue. Okay, two issues. We need to somehow cover the screen, which is currently not working at all. Does a rectangle even have a position? That might be part of the reason why this is not working. Do you have some... You have a position, so it should work. Arguably I should expand you instead of move you, but that's another issue. So we should draw it. So that's just a matter of having a draw function. I guess in process I can draw it. Why can I not? So, in short, I need to replace the rectangle with something else. You know what? It's anyway easier to just make... I don't know why I even bothered. Right, canvas size, 320. screen. Export a screen. That's by far easier than bothering with any of this. So now we just use a second texture for the screen. Equals sprite. Yeah. Because that's way less work than... And instead of rect, we just do... Yeah. Screen... Actually, I should move this code. Okay, screen.position.x minus equals 320. No, equals minus 320. And I don't need you anymore. So instead we make this screen, comma, and that should in theory work. It's not pretty, but what is? Oh yeah, slight issue. That can be solved by calling this in like doing this in ready too. Yeah, that's manageable. But why do you not move with the screen? You should be attached to the... Why are you not? Also, these aren't attached at all. You mean I should make them parallax layer? I could. So make this a parallax layer, rather. Parallax layer. Now. But I can probably put them on a parallax. How do I put them on a parallax layer? I don't understand how the parallax layers in this work. Parallel. parallax layer that... Yeah. Parallax dot add child dot, and then add parallax as a child. But call the third parallax. Might work? Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. Yeah, okay. Lesson learned. So... Can I still make it a scene when it's an auto load? So, I guess a control node? Or control scene? And then... actually, it doesn't really matter. It's a canvas item. Not a canvas. Item canvas layer. Green transition. Add child node. Sprite 2D. Screen. Add child node. Transition. And you get a texture. Asset UI. And you are 90 and minus 100. $70, just to assure we have enough space. You also 90 and okay, fine, minus 20. And you also minus 180. And I attach a script. And that should do it. That should do something. Precisely check how much. Minus 13 and then 73. And then we tween it to reach position. If it's currently at minus 13, we want it to be... $116 minus 47. And you are at 160. And you are at 320, and you... $320 and minus 173. Actually, I don't want to move the screen in this one. I'm slowly figuring. I'm getting there. Don't you worry. Let's try this again. No, didn't do jack. Thank you. I do kind of need this actually. This is slowly. So, if you're 160, like I want you to be, where do I want you to be? 0. So you're just at 0. And then we move you till you're 160. No. You, I wanted 320. I want you on 160. What are the properties of the screen transition? Which properties do you want specifically? I'm wondering if I just attach this as a child to the level manager. Or the... but the... Why does this not work? Why does this not work? The issue is I understand and what happens if... Nothing. I am confusion. See, that's the thing. I almost have an idea of how to solve this, but... And again, I could fix that. I can try. I can certainly try. Why is it gone now? Why did removing follow viewport? What? Yes, but it should still follow the camera. That's what follow viewport implies. That it follows the viewport. This straight up lies. I think you can see the description, right? If enabled, the canvas layer will use the viewport's transform, so it will move when camera moves, instead of being anchored in a fixed position on the screen. This lies. Screw this. Anyways, it works now. It kinda works anyways. We still have to figure out how the sprite actually should move, but that's... It's fine by me. Screen. Why? Oh, because they need to be unready. Add on ready and add on ready. This should work now. It's fine. But no, it doesn't say screen, it says camera. Why can I not call... Why is this null now? Transition and screen are both... Why do we need to change the auto load? But nah, whatever. Because it needs to be, yeah, because it needs to be the script now. And not the script. The scene. Okay then. We try again. Wrong scene. Why? Oh, you only see the void. That's actually kind of convenient because there was some sensitive. Only the file path, but the file path uses my name, so like my real name. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably... Not declared in current scope. Why would I do this to myself? Anyways. Oh, can you not see Godot? Ah. Now you can see it. My bad. Close. Close. Oh yeah, this function is now pointless. I guess this needs to be 320. This needs to be 480. I really shouldn't have placed the loading zone that far away. The problem is I need to wait until the first animation is finished before I even do anything. Shoot. I guess, and connect it to... Connect it to whoever asked. Ah, shut it. Thank you. Anyways. How do I connect that best? Do I just... Yeah, it's fine. Do I just connect this? Node. Call a node. So some node, whoever it is. Someone who asked. And we just connect the signal. Call Then how does it work? Oh! Oh, I see. I haven't made a signal in ages. How do I do this? Signal. Screen. Transition. Finished. Do I need any argument? I don't think I need any argument. And a second signal. Screen clear, finished. I don't think I'm going to... And how do I make it emit that signal? Screen clear, finish, dot emit, right? Yeah. I am actually remembering things. Transition. And then I just... okay. Queen dot finished dot... What? Dot connect on screen on clear tween. Tween finished. And then I need to add. See, I'm remembering slowly but surely. Clear tween finished. And then we just emit the signal. If we had anything else to take care of, we would do that too, but we don't have, so. Whoop whoop. And the same here. But the transition tween. On transition tween finished. And we just put that in here. Transition. Transition. And we can get rid of the signal. And then in loading zone. We can do that in ready already. But screen transition dot how's it called? Screen clear. Screen transition dot connect to on transition finished, which we then add where are my private functions? You should be private. That's the issue. Fuck on transition finished. Do you? I forgot which question I asked, so... I'll also already unload the player. Level manager that unload player. I'm starting to think I should rename level manager to just game. It's kind of just bunk unload player Pelia player. For child and get children. If child is player, then we free the player, and if not, then not. So, in theory, this should work now. Watch it crash horribly. Also, I think it's private functions, actually. Oh, I just understood the joke. I'm stupid. Oh my. I should probably stop the player from moving. But this is almost working. I need to move this. Yeah, it's working. The transition is working. We just need to stop the player from doing stuff while that's happening. Which I'm more than happy if that's our only issue. So... It is progress, indeed. First of all, I need to finish fixing the animation. It's almost fixed. I just need to add 13. So... 37. And that can actually stay as it is. That should already do it. Something is still odd. And I think part of that is just that the movement is very inconsistent. I need to make sure they move the same distance. Which currently they are absolutely not. So... You know, I could test this a lot easier if I started this level. That was not bad. Might actually increase the speed on both of these. Nah, not. Let's say 1.5 seconds. That's decreasing the speed. It's fine. And this one... we start at -0. Wait, what is -0? 0... then... 320 again. So... now in theory this should just... perfect! Well, almost perfect. Uh, 33. No, no. 20. I mean, -0 is not a bad name. What is a third of? What is a fourth of this? Calculator. Why can't I find the calculator? Oh, there we go. 320 divided by 4. 80, so 400. And if my math's correct... the speed should be practically identical. It is not. At this point, I'm just winging it. It's how all the great programs have been written. Why exactly are you asking? Ha! Well... No, no, you're right, Civic. You're absolutely... I'm going to take care of that really quick and then we can... see about it. Anyways, I'm going to take a quick break anyways, because ads. But actually this might work. Well, now I'm not saying it again. Nah, just kidding. Yeah, Cedric was of course right. Doing it with one sprite is easier. So 73. I just need to look where I need the thing to be. But that should be relatively quick to figure out. So this one is 100 minus 173. If we want to have it cover the entire screen, we probably want to have it somewhere I wish I could 160 is probably correct. 160 looks correct. So 160, and then we just add double of that. So 320. 160 plus 320 is 480, and then we add the 30 on top of that, and that's 93. And now it should all be one smooth animation. So, only one way to find out. Because if this works, this is perfect. Yesn't? Kinda working? I'm not sure why it isn't. To be honest. Oh, because I tell the transition it needs to update it, so... Yep, that makes total sense. So now it should work. Yeah, that looks good. Again, I need to probably stop the player from moving. And I might add 3 different, like I might add different transitions depending on where the player is facing. Or where the player is going, rather. Because I feel like if it moves in the direction the player is moving. But that's manageable. Yeah, I just need to add a direction to that. Currently the direction is left. So I guess it just has a variable, like an enum, which I can actually just copy from the loading zone. Animation should play. And then we just need to screen transition dot update direction. I forgot to fun. That direction. Direction. Which is a direction. And then we just update the sprite and value depending on... Actually, if we do it right, we don't even need to update all that much. It's a lot, actually. To a huge degree, it's just the same. We already have. So... Then we copy this, but... dear... Direction... equals dear... we don't have a body, so we don't need to worry about any of that. Then we don't need to worry about any of that. First of all, let me update the sprite real quick. We just add... Oh dear. 20 on the top and the bottom. When I'm done with this, I'm probably going to call it by way. Partially because we've made a lot of progress, so like I don't mind calling it early. So like this. And I'm going to be smart this time and just copy paste this. I don't really mind if it's cut off. Yeah. And then we just put the inverse on the other side. So like something like that. And that's fine. And then we copy that over. And we need to slightly adjust the positions. Yeah. Very well possible. I need two positions, start position and end position. And middle position, I guess. Start, pause, bar, mid, pause, bar, end, pause. Which by default are going to be the same as for right, which is this. I don't actually know why I start with. Actually, I should probably invert this, because we're probably starting with left. Actually, no, we're not. Yeah. That's the same values we're going to assign at right. And the same for all the other directions. This one is inverted. And I still need to figure out what the top and bottom position are. Transition. I need to know somehow if it's X or Y. I suppose, but at that point, yeah. I don't like this, but you're right. Because that means I need to do a lot of stuff, but... You are probably right. That also means we don't need this. So instead of update direction, we just call those with the direction. Yeah. No, wait. This should be correct. Probably need to reload. So... match. And now I need to copy this all again. So I'm actually going to create a tween before all of this. Because suddenly it's more... I don't know. Position y equals 90. That's for left. And for right I need to do basically the same, but slightly different. Yeah. Because we want the screen to go towards the player. We still need to find what is the up and down, but I get the feeling it's going to be 180 and something like that. If 90 is the middle. And the height is 180. Yeah. Then we're going to be at... We start from the bottom, that's going... Actually, we should start from the top. That's going to be... minus 103. And this is going to be 160. And the goal position should be 90 still. And then we add 180 on top of that, so 180 on top of the 90, so 270 plus 13, so 83. If I mathed that correctly. Yeah. That should be correct. And now we copy all of that. Put it in here. But... Did I forget to set up the tween? That's fine. So that should be switched. And I'm going to foolishly assume that the Y direction just works, because currently we don't have any screen transition that goes up or down, but if I math this correctly, this should work. Unfortunately, I'm not very reliable in terms of mathematics, but it's fine. And this should work now. Let me try that. Direction currently isn't global. It should be. How do I make this global? How do I make direction a global concept? Add it to the level manager? I don't know. This is currently loading zone. Which the issue is loading zone gives the screen transition a direction, but it's a loading zone direction instead of a screen transition direction. Because despite the fact that the code is completely identical, which arguably it should be global, because defining the direction every... I wouldn't use the one in screen transition simply because I'm using it at things that aren't using screen transitions. Like the camera trigger. Yeah, I am. Not for long. I'm probably calling it once I fix this issue, but... welcome back. How do I make a statics class? I have no idea. I can do that. Is it okay if I just put it in the level manager, since level manager is the game anyway? Or is it big enough to make it worthwhile making it a script? You know what, let's just make it a script. Statics, class statics. And then we take direction, statics dot. I need to make statics global first, right? Do I need to make it an autoload, or is it... does it work if I just make it? Oh yeah, now it works. Does it still find it in the documentation? No, not those docs. My own documentation. Camera trigger. Do you still know what A direction is. No. Static start? So static start. Static start. We'll figure it out. Let me check the documentation. Why do you not know what this limit node is? I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I'm taking care of the documentation of stream. Important thing is it works. Now I need to add the same to this one. And again match these to be static start direction instead of regular direction. And then the what's it called? Screen transition script just needs to use the correct directions. It seems to be working. Time to find out. That one goes in that direction. What have I done? Where have I messed up? Oh, I see. Yeah. I copied that code without thinking. So now if we go over here, it gives us the screen transition in the direction we walk, and if we now go to the other loading zone. Nice! Working just as I wanted it to. I need to test if I can see if I can make it work with a vertical one. I mean, for this test we can just change the direction of this one even though it's wrong. Loading. If you're down, then we want... I can't exit this. Never mind. We'll figure that one out later. But... this is working pretty well, all things considered. Now the only thing we need to fix, and I don't know if we're going to do that today, is freezing the player. The main reason why I'm not doing it is because we need to save some values that we need to pass on to the spawn player. And I even need to think about which values those are first. So I'm not going to take care of that today. I think we did plenty today. And it's working. We might still tweak some values later, but for today I am happy. I need to write documentation for that as well, but I need to write a lot of documentation, so... I'll take care of that later. Yeah. I think that's it for today. We did a good job. We made a lot of progress. So yeah. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. I'll probably be back, I don't know, tomorrow maybe? Doing some Pokemon stuff, so... I'm pretty sure you already joined the Discord, but seriously, it's the best place to probably get updates. So yeah. And... Ray... Yeah, sure, why not? It's a Thursday, what could possibly go wrong? We are raiding... Arculine. She's an artist, no worries, friends. Glad you've been here at all. So yeah, let's raid Arky. She's currently doing some art. A special kind of art. It is a Thursday, and every Thursday is Thursday over there, so... brace yourself. But yeah, thank you all for coming to stream, it's been fun. I'll be back either tomorrow or some other time. I don't know, I'll post it in the Discord. And I'll see you all then. Raid message. Raid message is going to be... it's working. My code is actually working. With whatever emote you want. And yeah. I'll see you all around. Bye.